I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a
Oh my god! That's Vi? Oh my god, it's the Sister Brawl!
I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's live stream where I am trying to navigate everything. I've suddenly realised I went live and I wasn't prepared at all. And you would think that odd because I've been up here trying to prepare for the last like 40 minutes now. But we're trying to prepare, we're trying to get everything ready. Ideally, what's going to be happening is we're all going to be hearing everything that we need to hear and all is going to go well. Can you hear everything? Let me just go into here and check. Yes. If I just turn music off, you can indeed hear everything, so that's awesome. That is a tad loud though, isn't it? But from what I remember, I think that's a little bit louder than it normally is anyway. So we'll just pop them down anyway. Pop it down just a little bit, just so it doesn't... if it is too quiet, then guys, let me know, and I will adjust as and when needed. But I'm hoping that that's kind of going to be a right level. Let me just have a little listen in when music eventually plays, because it eventually will. Okay. You get decent volume. I still speak and it's over the sound of the music. Could probably do it going up a little bit. Maybe? Something like that? Does that sound about okay? I think that sounds about right. Okay, then guys. Anyway, so we're going to just... actually, I'm going to bring that down just in my headphones just a little bit as well. I'm just going to stop music, because we don't actually need music when we're playing Final Fantasy X, do we? So we're going to stop that one straight away. Right. Right. Guys, I'm hoping that everything is kind of working okay. There's little bits of visual lag on my screen. I'm hoping that that's not... Is it kind of... Is my camera lagging? I don't know. Can't tell. Can't really tell. Let me know, guys. Let me know if it is a problem. It's not showing any dropped frames or anything, so... check on the stream real quick. It's looking okay. If I just sort of... do a little bit of a wiggly thing. Seems to be okay. I think it may just be a visual lag on OBS and not anything else. But we'll see how that goes. See what happens. Let me just double check that nothing is running in the background that we don't want to be running, because that will obviously slow us down a little bit. We don't need that open anymore, do we? It's normally Steam. Is Steam running? Is Steam running? Let's have a look. It's not. We're okay. Let's check. Because sometimes something runs, something's trying to download. It's usually either Steam or Epic Games. They're trying to download something. Like, music's a bit loud for me, but hi! No problem, we can turn music down a little bit. How's that for you? Is that a little bit better? Let's just listen in. See, that seems a bit quieter. That seems a bit okay. As I say, I know it's difficult because obviously speech comes in and then speech might be a bit quieter, but the music might be a little bit kind of strange. But we will try and fix things as they go, you know? See what happens. But Luke, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. We just watched the whole intro of that now and just not done anything. But yeah, we're just trying to adjust and make sure everything's okay. Because this is again a little bit louder, but I think that sounds okay. It's like kind of there, you can hear it, but then when I speak, it's kind of not so bad. Is that what I'm getting? It's still a little bit loud compared to my voice, is it? Oh, okay. I'll drop it down a bit more. I say, I obviously don't want it too quiet, but I don't want it to be overdoing my voice, if you know what I mean. Right. Okay. Bump that up a little bit for my headphones because I want to hear it a little bit louder. We're kind of going to go with this anyway. So, guys, as the intro scene plays again, what we're going to be doing today, as you may be telling from the title, is we are going to be starting a brand new sort of series of things, series of, I don't know what you'd call it, series of episodes, series of games, whatever it may be, we are going to be bringing in to our stream a hunt for platinum trophies on PlayStation Network. Any that don't have PlayStation or have never had and didn't know about it, PlayStation have a system in their games where when you do certain actions, you earn trophies, and if you earn all the trophies available, you earn a platinum trophy for said game. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be starting with Final Fantasy X for 3 reasons. Becoming a trophy hunter. You knows it, Luke. I love hunting trophies, not gonna lie. I remember this goes way back to like when I was a bit younger, and me and my dad used to play Xbox, and we used to do like achievement hunting on Xbox. It was such fun times. But yeah, so we're just kind of starting with Final Fantasy X for 3 reasons. 1, I just really want to play it again. I've just had this desire to play it again. 2, I know the game really well, and it's one that I feel like I can actually do. And 3, now this may shock some people knowing my sort of history and my experience with Final Fantasy X. It's one of the ones that I've never got a platinum trophy on. So I know, shocker, right? I know. Yes, my favourite game, I've never actually earned the platinum trophy on, but there's a lot of trophies in here that are a bit difficult to do. So, they're not difficult, they're just time consuming, you know? But if I do this properly, we can actually work this out and do this. And then I can say, yes, I've earned the platinum trophy. Awesome. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be doing some of that, and we're going to be starting off and seeing how we get on with it all. So, if I just grab this scene, and we go for that. I'm also going to turn off, just because it's going to turn into YouTube videos, so I'm going to turn off the clothing sponsors. But if you guys are interested, then you know where to go, and all of that sort of wonderfulness. But yeah, the other alerts stuff they will stay on, obviously, because we want to be able to. People come in and say hey. We want to say hey to them. Not I'm saying. But yeah, so we're going to do that. I have tried. I know you probably can't even tell, but I have tried to get the Final Fantasy blue and yellow. But this light is yellow up here. You can't actually tell, but it is yellow. But it's because these lights are so bright to light my face up. You can't actually tell. But yes. So let's just have a quick look. I'm not going to load anything, but I'm trying to have a quick look how many save files I've got. There's none. Okay, that's fine then. 1 second, guys. Guys, little boy came in, needed help opening his drink. Speaking of which. Right. So yes, so we have no save yet. So what actually we've done, you can see at the top here, sort of just here somewhere, we have a brand new account specifically for the trophy hunting. If we head over to trophies, can Fortnite leave, please? Yes, we literally have none. So it's a completely fresh. We even have, look, the hidden trophy. The hidden one. So yeah, some of these like Nemesis pendants, they're just time consuming. That's going to be the hard one, I think. Perfect Swimmer is going to be a difficult one. It's going to be just long. But a lot of these are genuinely pretty simple to do. They just take time, you know? Choose one character. See, all of these things, they're pretty. And then they go down to like some super simple things like find an Albed primer. It's really, really easy. You can't go wrong, honestly. Clear the Besaid Cloister Trials. Easy as that, you know? So, yes. But yes, so there you go. We have no trophies whatsoever, so we are going to be starting off on that, trying to get them all. So yeah, without further ado, shall we dive into a new game? Character enhancements. Now we always go with Expert Sphere Grid. I just find it easier to use. It's more flexible for me, which I like. So we're going to stick with that. And we're going with the original because the original is just. I can't ever not go with the original. It just sounds so nice. The range, there are some decent ones in the range, but overall, I think the original just sounds better. Play the original soundtrack. Yes. Right, let's go, guys. So, Final Fantasy X, guys. Final Fantasy X. A game that I've played multiple times. Many hours I've poured into this game. multiple playthroughs and multiple efforts at doing different challenges and what not. So we're going to go again and do another one. It's a long old game, especially if you start doing end game stuff and start doing platinum trophies like we're going to be doing. I will try and keep as much of it on stream as I can. However, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do that, because there are times where it's just going to be sitting there and grinding away, and it's kind of going to get a bit boring for you guys. If you really want to sit there for, you know, a couple of hours and watch me just level up like one character, like 4 spaces, I'm happy to do that. If that's what you guys want to see, we can just come and chat and chill and all that sort of wonderful stuff. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that, but obviously we're a long, long way off that yet. We're still got a massive storyline to come into. A load of information that we've got to absorb. I will not really be keeping this a spoiler-free run. I'm not being funny, guys. The game is like 12 years old now, something like that. 15 years old. How old is it now? How old is the game? When did it come out? Let's have a look. Final Fantasy X. Where did it come out? It came out in 2001, so it's 21 years old, guys. 20? Really? Is it 21 years old? I played this on the original PS2. Oh my god. I'm old. Yes, guys. So over 20 years on this game. It's not going to be spoiler free. We're not going to be like, I will try not to spoil things if you genuinely haven't seen the game before. But there's going to be things I'm going to forget. I'm just going to speak and blurt stuff out.
Listen to my story.
So we're going to listen to our story.
This may be our last chance.
It may be our last chance. How long has this been? I know, it's been crazy. And it's funny, like, I only sort of knew about this. I mean, I knew about Final Fantasy because I played Final Fantasy 7. But I never really knew about Final Fantasy X until it was a demo on a game magazine that I bought as a kid, and it came up with a demo, so I just played the demo, and yeah, got instantly hooked on it, and then bought the game, and that was it. Just hooked on this game, and just never put it down. Just as I say, I think I'm something like about 9,000 hours I've played this game in total. When you go across all the multiple playthroughs I've done and things. A lot of time pumped into this game. Almost as much time as League. I used to have that demo. Remember when the demo came? Remember when demos came on a disc? You'd have to download them. Remember that? God, back in my day. Yeah, sort of thing. But yeah, so I had the demo disc. I tell you what, there was something on there, and we'll go through it in a second when we get there. But oh my god, when I finally realised what I was doing wrong. So it's an embarrassing thing, but we'll get to that in a minute. Because I wasn't particularly experienced with this was only my third Final Fantasy. Yeah, because I did 7, I did 8, and I did kids. Hello. I did 7, I did 8, and then I went on to 10.
No problem.
Right. What we're gonna do? Can we fit all of this in? Can we do like a? Can we do it like that? We can do it like a like that. Plat Venom. Venom. That's kind of what we're gonna have to go with. Something like that. We're gonna do something like that. That's gonna be our name. We're gonna do something like that. You get the picture. You get the picture, you know.
Me too.
You get the idea of what it is.
Easy.
This is what we're gonna be doing. Oh.
Can I have your autograph?
That's an autograph
Of
number.
course.
Whatever this number is.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh,
Right.
if I score a goal, I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Cool. We got that. We got it. We know what
What
we're doing,
seat?
guys.
Ace block in the front row.
And I
It's
finally
on the
managed to
right.
Got it.
Does audio sound okay? Because I had a really weird issue. I was trying to set this up yesterday. I had a really weird issue where it would double up audio. I'm hoping
Well,
you haven't got that
gotta
now.
go. Cheer for me.
I'm really
2,
hoping you haven't,
3. Teach us how to blitz.
but we'll see.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight? Well,
You can't tonight.
I don't know. Awesome.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
There used to be a way. I don't know if you can do it or not. I don't think I can do it. There used to be a way that you could just capture one source in OBS. I don't know how to do that. Don't know if you can do it or not. I don't think you can. I don't know. Not sure how it happens.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin
Anyway.
air.
So
My dad must have been his biggest fan.
we hear
I knew how
this guy
sad
go on
he'd be.
about Jack.
Heck, we all were that
sort
day.
of wonderful stuff.
Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home.
Something
We
I like
sat
to
up
do.
talking about
You just go
Jet
here, there's a
all
couple of
night.
girls that go dressed in the same, but this
My
girl
dad and I
in the
never
pink,
talked so much.
You speak to her. I do this
Whoa.
all the time. Speak to her.
Didn't
she
mean
goes,
to
"Tickets
reminisce,
cost-
folks."
Tickets costing an arm and a leg for
Anyway,
a match.
10 years
For
later,
again,
the Jack
and she says
Memorial
how they were
Cup
sold out
tournament
and
is
hope someone's got
today.
extra. Speak to her
The
a
two
third
teams
time,
that
and
have
she
won
actually
through
can
to
get
the
tickets
finals
because
are,
you're
of
a
course, the
star
Apes from
player.
A East and the
And,
Duggles
she
from
wants to see the game
C
up close. You say
South.
sure thing. and
I
she
know there's a
rewards you
lot of people
because
out
you're
there
the
today to see the
greatest.
star
I
of
give
the
you two
Apes.
posts. Not a lot, but
In just 1
really
year,
quite
he's
getting
become
really
the
loud.
team's
Okay.
#1 player.
Really?
He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball.
I'm just seeing down the in-game
What
volume
kind
a
of
bit.
super play will he
Still
show us today?
a bit loud. Okay, no problem.
Will we see his father's legendary shot?
Pop that
I
down a
don't
bit.
think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Thank you for the sub. Thanks, baby, for your sub. Does that sound any better? I'm telling you that, it's almost down as low as it can go. Unless I pop it down a little bit further here, maybe. Does that... No change at all? Does that do anything? There, maybe? You can almost not hear anything in the game now. Is it really that loud? Can you even hear the game? I can't hear the game at all now. Like, I'm listening to what you guys are listening to, and I can't hear a thing. I'll just pause a second whilst you guys sort of catch up on stream delay. I'm really quiet. Okay, I don't understand them. It sounds well weird. Okay, oh my god. I've just been trying to fix this. Why do I sound weird? What's wrong with me sounding weird? What's happened? Check the mic volume in the ear. Oh, was it? Hello. Right, okay, if I speak, because now obviously we've caught up everywhere and I can't hear myself. We've caught up everywhere
Better
and I
now.
can't hear myself.
It wasn't like uh-oh.
So does that sound better now? Does everyone say it sounds a little bit better? I'm not with Danny's iPad to check the volumes. Because everything kind of... Because obviously with the Elgato software, I can kind of listen to what you guys are listening to, and I'm listening to that, and it sounds okay. But like, I cannot hear the game at all in the like in the stream. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like it has to be really, really loud to hear game volume. Anyone think that sounds better? Does that sound okay? Because I can't really tell what's going on anymore, because the way that I listen to it, I can hardly hear anything on the game, but can hear my voice okay. Anybody think that's okay? Does that sound any better at all? Right, try that. I was checking like the OBS software as well, because I've also got a volume for that and a volume for Wavelink and everything else, and it seems to be, from what I can tell, it seems okay. But if you guys are seeing these issues, I'm trying to fix it. But does anyone think that sounds better now? I have to keep checking I have to keep speaking because the stream catches up with what I'm doing. The game is quiet, but when we can hear the game, you go quiet. Let me try. This may break everything now, just watch. Headphone warning to anybody that is on headphones. This may go wrong in a minute. Hold on. Okay. Does that change anything there? That's not done anything to my volume at all. That's still there. Okay. But no, I can't because I'm on the wrong screen. Do that. Right, noise gate is there, and noise gate seems to be okay, so that's fine. Check EQ because that seems okay. Right, so if I now speak like that, see, I can't really hear the game, but obviously I've got a higher level in my headphones, and I've got it on my mix now, so I can't hear myself, but I can hear the game a bit more in myself. But in terms of the stream, oh my goodness. Pardon? Ruining my background, oh my goodness. I have no idea. I can't work out what's going on. Like, I can hear myself now. This is now what we got up to the minute. I've tried to adjust a couple of things, but
Yeah, your voice sounds better now. You just put the game up a bit.
this is the thing is that the game. I put the game up a little bit more. See if I do that, and if I listen in to there. Right, so the game's gone up a little bit more, but is that still not loud enough? Because you can't really hear the game, can you?
Well, the game's not really doing anything now.
No, I know the game's not doing anything now,
Maybe
but
try
like,
and make the game do something or say something.
okay. We will adjust as we go, guys. We'll adjust as we go. I've got my headphones doing my thing. We'll bump that up ever so slightly. So, let me just check. Right. So it seems to be, in my headphones, I can hear myself okay. And I can hear the game okay. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's a bit quiet at the minute. I'm going to drop that one down a little bit. Right. I'm going to switch back to... Oh, I've done the wrong thing. There we go. It's more on the same monitor, so... Right. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you, menu. Thank you, go away. Right, let's go do some things, and let's see what it does. So, did we get the potion? We got the potions, didn't we? We did that. Right, let's move on. Anyway, let's move on. Many, many hours later. Let's see. I've disconnected my controller.
Make way, make way!
Is it not?
Coming through, sorry.
There we go. Right.
Hey,
Right, so
I'm gonna be late.
it's doing things now, guys. Is that making any difference? Let's just click on there and see what happens. It seems to be okay for me. I can still hear myself okay. I can still hear the game okay. Confusing myself because I'm speaking and hearing myself in my headphones, and it's all really weird. But to me, that seems a bit better. The game seems a little bit quiet for what I normally would have it, but if that's what you guys went on here, then we can kind of do that. Note to everyone, if you see a massive cut in the YouTube video now, it's because I wasn't allowed to put this scene in, because this scene and another scene later in the game tends to get caught up for copyright. I don't know if it will or not, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to continue talking as much as I can and see if we can check audio levels, see if it all sounds okay. It should be a bit louder, so this is a bit of a louder sort of thing in the game, so again, I'm just going to listen in and see what you guys are hearing. Again, it still sounds, you can hear the game, it's okay, I seem okay. Is everything okay? Does everything seem to work now? Is everyone okay with the levels of the audio? Hear both you and game okay now. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to keep those levels for now. If there's any other issues later on, please let me know and I will try and fix as best as I can. But anyway, back to the game, and as I say, if this scene doesn't get cut, then essentially this is our sort of first introduction to our big main bossy boss. Not the guy in red, but, you know, there. And it took me to the HD remastered version to notice the eyes in the water. Like, I never noticed that before, which was really, really odd, you know. Again, sorry, bud. So,
You can hear it, it's quiet, but there's the most important thing you not
yeah, so obviously you guys do come, well, I thought you guys come from me. Wife suddenly goes really, really quiet, and she's like, yeah, we don't want to hear you at all. Mute your microphone, that'll be fine. Yeah. Oh dear, not good. Not good. Right, so I say, guys, if you want volume bumped up a little bit, oh, that's gonna just, yeah, it's fine. Do that. Right, I see how that goes. Yeah, I say the volume is like, it's there. Do you know what I mean? The volume is there, and you can hear me a little bit still as well, so we'll just go with that. Say, I can hear it slightly louder in my headphones, so that's okay for me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to just go with it and we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, you know. We'll have to re-record everything. Oh no, I'd have to play this game again. What a shock. What a horrible, horrible tragedy that would be. Not like I'm playing it for like the 15th time already. Right. So yeah, that was our first sort of crazy encounter. Let's move forwards. I missed the whole big scene there because I was trying to sort issues out. That's an annoying thing. Right. We can't menu yet, can we? Okay.
Orin!
Right.
What are you
Yo,
doing
Orin.
here?
What's going on, dude?
What are you
Well, we had a
talking
game, dude. We had a game. Right. Moving on. So, chaos after the game, and everything has just blown up and exploded and been crushed and destroyed, and it's all going wrong. I wonder, is the water that's coming over the building's edge, do you think that's intentional, or do you think that's from this? I didn't see any water coming from before, but maybe that's... It looks like almost like a water feature type thing, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. What do you think? What do you think, Jess? It begins. I know it does. The Platinum Trophy Hunt. It does begin.
Don't cry.
I won't cry yet. I'll wait till the later on trophies when it's really, really hard and taking me hours. I shall wait. Right. Moving on. So.
What the? Hey!
Okay, come on.
wait!
There we go. There we go.
Hey, not this way.
Look.
I love the transition to these like really super crisp, high quality graphics.
We called it sin.
Like even this was like what you see now was a big jump from what we saw back in like 7, 8, 9 on the sort of the PS1 graphics. Going on to the PS2 was a big jump in graphics. And even this, if you had the whole game like this, it would have been absolutely fine. But the fact is they added these sorts of graphics that just look so cool. so amazing. And you think it's like nothing now compared to what we have like on PS5 and that sort of thing, and even the higher up games on PS4, it's just absolutely insane how games have advanced and developed from what they were. One of my biggest pet peeves in this game right now. I keep bringing it up every time I play this game, and for you guys, I keep bringing it up. It's the fact that he struggles with his sword. Look.
My old man?
And he's like swinging it two-handed, really, really struggling. Can't do it at all. It's just awkward. And then all of a sudden, we get one-handed, and we're all comfortable with it. It's all good. It just, you know what I mean? It just makes no sense.
These ones don't matter.
But never mind, eh? Never mind. Right, so we attack these. So let's go back to this thing that I did before. So when I used to play this game on the demo, because I wasn't really familiar with it, I used to look at that, and I used to go, Power Break 8. What's Power Breaks 1 through 7? Where are they? Not realizing that 8 was the mana cost that it was for that ability. It was. I was a bit like when I really realized what was going on and what it was. I was like, ah, I see. So yeah, one of them guys, one of them.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut
So,
the ones that
for anybody
matter.
new, anybody that's not played the game before, there is a little thing I like to do here. I won't do it all this time, but what you can do, normally you'd take out Auron for this. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but if you attack these ones at the back, you notice how they keep spawning back in, but I'm not getting attacked. So what you can do is you can use this to obtain an overdrive mode. Now, the overdrive, that's like your limit breaker, that's like your ultimate ability for each character in this game. And they charge up through different ways, depending on the mode that you have selected. It's currently set, the basic one you have is essentially a mode where if you take damage, it charges up your overdrive for you. One of the better ones, or two of the better ones, are Warrior and Slayer, especially for main game. When you get later game, you have a different one you go to. But for the main portion of the game, Warrior and Slayer are kind of the better ones to do. Slayer's probably the best one, I would say. And you do that so that every time you kill an enemy, you charge overdrive. So what you can use is you can do this repeatedly over and over again. 'Cause you're not getting attacked, it's not costing you anything. They will spawn forever, and it allows you to charge up your overdrive. Or it allows you, because you unlock the overdrive modes through a multiple of different ways. So obviously through Slayer, it's getting the characters to attack and kill monsters. Warrior is getting them to do damage. Healer is getting them to heal people. You know, there's a couple of other ones that, you know, there's like Loner, where if you're on your own in battle, and all those sorts of things. So you can essentially use this to obtain. You can do quite a few. You can do Warrior, Slayer. I mean, you can do Warrior and Slayer for both of them. You can take out one of the people and do Loner, so that you have that. You can also get yourself down to low health, and then you get Daredevil. So there's a few you can do, but I say you can do this. I'm only going to do it for a couple of minutes, so I want to get a little head start on it whilst I'm explaining this to you. And if anyone has watched my playthroughs before and has seen me do this like 4 times, I apologise. I'm only going to do it very... Normally I would take out Auron as well. It's probably getting cut from the YouTube video anyway. Oops. I sometimes do that as well. The times that I've messed up, you just keep spamming X by mistake, and then you take out all of them and you move on by mistake. And I've done that before. But yeah, essentially you just do this, and you just do it for... It usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. As I say, I'm not going to do it all the way through, because that would just be a little bit kind of troll, you know? But there we go. But yeah, so as I say, and this will, as I say, it's just knocking down. I think for Tidus, it's dude, thank you for Genshin Impact. Ah, Genshin, I saw you getting back into Genshin Impact. Cool. No, that's what it is. Thank you for your luck. Appreciate you, my dude. But yeah, so as I say, we'll just do a couple of these because it's 100 and something kills that Tidus needs to do for getting Slayer. And as I say, it's now that we've got Auron up as well, it's taking twice as long because obviously 2 people are killing, and it's taking the animations of walking them in and animations of the attacks and I'm only doing it a little bit just to kind of give myself a little bit of a head start, you know. And then what I'll do is I'll do a little bit more later on for the leveling up. So I'll get a bit of levels as well. Because at this point I'm not getting any. This isn't getting me any experience, which would be cool if it was. However, it's not. So that'll do. Should we just do? That'll do. It's a few extra. You know, it'll give us a little bit of a jump start later on in the game. There's a couple of different points you can do that in the early game that just give you little bits of a head start to things. We'll get to another one in a minute. But yeah, normally I sit there. Normally what I'll do is I'll take out Auron and I'll knock him down, and then I will get Tidus up for Warrior and Slayer. And obviously it'll naturally do Loner anyway in that time. You naturally get it anyway, so. But I won't do it all the way through this time because it does take a bit of time, and we've got plenty of time to work out other stuff, you know. So.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Nice. So we now have our first instance of overdrives. Let's see if I can do this. I haven't done this for a little while now. So this is Auron's overdrive, which I'm not going to help if I'm getting caught on the headphone wire. That's not going to help at all. It's going to feel uncomfortable. So each character has a different way of using their overdrive. Auron's is through a number of button presses. That one's one of the easiest ones. You learn it quite quickly after a while. Used to be very, very slow when I first started it, and once you start realizing what the button presses actually are, it becomes quite simple and easy. And now Tidus has his overdrive, which is just stop the bar going in an area, which just takes practice. And sometimes you don't get it, sometimes you do. But yeah, all good. So as you can see, now we're in what's known as critical health, where our health bar's gone yellow. You can see that, that's fine. So now, if we stayed in this for a long time and had lots of turns like this, we'd get the Daredevil overdrive mode, so that whenever you're in this state, you charge overdrive. And each one does charge overdrive to a certain level at different rates. You know, it's all quite complicated. But that's why Slayer's quite a good one because it charges at like 1.6 times, I think it is, or 1.4 times or something. So you actually get quite decent overdrive quite quickly. A fight that you actually cannot lose, by the way, guys. He does Demi, which will take off 25% of your health. Once you hit down to 1 health, you cannot get 25% of 1, so it rounds down to 0, so you take no damage. So if somehow you've managed to get yourself in a point where you're on low health there, or if you did it the other way, where you went and got both characters, like the Loner overdrive mode, where you rezzed Auron up and then did the same thing with Tidus, you'd both be on 1 health there, and you couldn't die. And then you come here, touch the save sphere, that's where you save, but also every time you touch the save sphere, you also recover all your health and mana. So, you know, or your MP, as it were, in this, your magic points, I believe.
Laughing at, old man. All
Yeah.
right, let's get out of here.
Fun fact.
We're expected.
Kind of just doing a little bit of a tutorial thing right now.
Give me a break, man.
Give me a break, man. Gives me a break. It's probably the fastest I've actually come through this, because I haven't sat there and done the thing, you know. Oh, right then. So again, there are probably faster ways to do this. I think there are slightly faster ways because you can like reduce the amount of animations and stuff if you like change weapons and defend at certain times. But we're just not gonna. We're just gonna do it. It's just simple enough. Because the animation to swap your weapon is actually slightly quicker than that, and then they spawn back in and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it sort of works like that. But overall, it doesn't actually make much of a difference. You're waiting for this, basically. It's just a number of turns until this happens.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
So yeah. Anyway. Now we attack this, and just keep doing this until the next action comes along, or the next bit of whatever it is. Not really sure what you'd call it. The next event. Next event in the game. which should be the next attack, I think. Yeah. Orange's next attack should do it, I think. I believe that's what it does. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. That's kind of like your basic starter tutorial kind of done with. So yeah, I'm just gonna move real quick. Otherwise it's just going to be continuously buzzing on the top of the PlayStation. It's going to get really loud. So what a jump. What a jump. That's huge. Let me have that something. See, it just looks so good, doesn't it? It just looks so amazing.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
My old man?
Right. Swim on down. Somewhere in this direction. There you go. Almost perfect. Almost perfect, look.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Right. I think I found what I was looking for earlier, but I'm gonna have to do it maybe on next next stream or something so I can get it all set. Because I think I have to close down my OBS and do it that way. So, but hopefully that'll mean that the YouTube videos can be a bit easier for me to do. If that makes sense, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway. Moving right along. So, another area of the map that you never get to come back to, I don't think. Pretty sure you don't get to come back to here. So, there are certain things that realistically you could do here. That you kind of need to know here. But you can kind of find out. So these are little Al Bhed messages, which we have no idea what it is right now. We know Makalani is the name of a place.
What do we have here? Nope. Can't read it.
And essentially that is it's a clue for a location later on in the game. But we don't need to worry about that too much right now. The locations are all easy enough to find anyway. And there's a couple of passwords and stuff you have to do, but they're, again, different things. And we swim right across. So what you can do, if you so wish, is up here you have this Al Bhed completionist sphere. So if you have another save file with Al Bhed primers, which is the language that you learn throughout the game, on, say if you have all of them on a different save file, you can do that. Load them all up now, and then you know what they're all saying. Because essentially, it's like you speak the language without learning it. But it's funny, even though you can do that, and I've done it before, so you do that, and even though it shows all the letters that so you can read it perfectly fine because it's in English, he still says, what do we have here? Nope, can't read it, even though you can, which is just quite funny. It's obviously not been programmed in for that, but we'll just do that for, I think we needed to heal up a little bit, but we need to just quickly do that. Cursor memory, on short. That's fine. We didn't get that, did we? Yeah, so we're in stoic mode at the minute. So that will just be as we take damage, we'll charge our overdrive. Eventually we'll get other modes, which will be better. Ideally, with a little bit of leveling up, we'll get it before the point I need to be at, but it's fine if we don't. High potion there. Heals up 1000 HP. Better than a potion which does 200. So. Lovely, lovely. On this very stable and sturdy looking bridge. Okay. So now we're in an area where we can come back to later on, and we will come back to later on. We need to go that way for now, I think. I don't exactly remember which way it is we need to go. It's just whatever. It does the thing. Later on there are specific directions we need to go, and it can get a little bit awkward sometimes trying to do it. It doesn't always work, and it gets a bit frustrating. But we haven't got to worry about that for a long old time. We're getting surrounded by Sanguine Chiefs, I think they are. I can't remember what they're called now. I think they're Sanguine Chiefs. I believe. So, oh, they're just Sanguine. Sahagin. Nice overkill. Beautiful. So you can see our gauge went up just a little bit as we got attacked both times there. So yeah. Nice little one-hit kills there. And then we get a meeting with somebody else who might be a little bit hungry. And I always forget this guy's name. It's Geoshing or something. Cannot remember. So, that's that. So now we come up against this guy. And he's... yeah, the Geosgainer. And he isn't quite as easy to go against. Luckily, all he does is an attack which does half our health, which effectively could kill us, but you're only looking to get to a certain point, so the attacking is fine. I believe it's, yes, 3 attacks, and then it carries on anyway. You suddenly realise we're not going to be able to do this, so let's find a new way around this, you know? I do find it funny how, like, I understand he's holding his breath and he's a professional and does all this sort of stuff, but, like, he can apparently talk underwater, he can open his mouth and it's fine, and, you know, it's a little odd, you know? But there you go. Maybe that's just me and my lack of experience in diving and underwater breathing and whatnot. Yeah, damn, we're okay. Yes, we survive another day. So that way it gets blocked off, so we're not coming through there again. Luckily.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
Okie dokie.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Not on my watch, boy. Not on my watch. Right. So, up the ruined staircase. Thank you. Thank you. And we get into a whole new area. A whole new world of adventure. He's strong. Like, that did not look light, do you know what I mean? That looked pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie.
Cole. The fire.
We will sort that out, don't you worry. So, we shall head over here, and one time I did forget to do that, and I went into the next fight with, like, no health. It was quite funny, actually. And by funny, I mean it was terrifying. To obtain some flint, we know what flint is good. Flint is good for lighting fires. And then we run here. We can examine that, but there's nothing we can do right now. I believe, is there something here? Yes, we can grab this item here, being an X potion, which will heal you for the maximum amount of health possible. So if you have 4,000 maximum health, it will heal you for 4,000. If you have any more than that, it will heal you for 9,999. There's an item here. It's an ether, which is a mana restorative item. Heals 100, I believe. We grab our withered bouquet of flowers. Now that is literally, the flint and the bouquet is literally all we need. The items are optional, but you can't come back here, so you may as well pick them up. In the interest of, you know, being thorough. And we get another high potion. So that's cool. As I say, it's not a necessity to get those things. We just need the bouquet and the flint. But, you know, whilst we're here, you know. Why not, eh? Why not? So, grab that, and then we use with the bouquet and the flint to solve all of our problems and make a fire. And now we're not cold anymore because we have a fire. Look at that. Beautiful. There's nothing we could complain about now because we were cold and now we are not cold anymore. All of our problems have gone away. There's nothing else for us to worry about.
I need food.
It's not one thing, it's the other, right, guys?
What do
If
you
it's not
want?
one thing, it's the other.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Apparently I cried. I never cried. I didn't cry. I was good, guys. Don't worry. Did nothing of the sort. Okay, beautiful. Let's go.
Hey, wait! Don't go out
Now,
on me!
either the fire didn't burn very fast, didn't burn for very long, or we were out for a long time there, you know? More wood. Where are we going to get more wood from? I suppose there was a desk we could have broken apart, isn't there? But it appears we have bigger things to worry about right now. Fast, man. Right.
Give me a break!
Okay. Let's go then. Let's go some attacking. Let's do some of that sort of stuff, shall we? Managed to dodge one, that's good. Oh, managed to dodge two! It's always nice when we can keep our health high. And a crit as well. Wow! It's not bad. That is not bad at all, guys. Not gonna lie, that is literally really, really good. And we have our new visitors here. They have guns, we have a sword. Why don't we have a gun? They're shaking on the end, like, I'm nervous. There's guys with guns, and we're still going to fight with the sword.
You on my side? Cool.
Work that out, guys. Using grenades. So this character has some other special abilities. So whilst Auron had a skill, he had the power break skill. This character has the special and can steal and use. Obviously, use being, you know, using items, and stealing being to steal them. But we're going to try and steal more. Couldn't steal. So the way stealing works in this game is, really? If you steal the first time, it's if you can steal, it's usually like you will steal. If you try to steal a second time, you can. There you go, just like that. I think it's a 50-50 chance. If you try and steal a third time, it's like a 25% chance. Given the way that my luck is, I had to steal 4 times just to get one steal on a 50% chance. My luck is clearly not that great. We're about to die. Not even capping. We are literally about to die. I'm gonna chance it. Yes. You can die there, by the way. And we have a 1. We have a 1, guys. Right.
That was close.
That was close. That genuinely was actually close. It's like yanked up by the head. We know Fiend. It's funny because I understand what it is. It's one of the you could probably actually learn to speak this language because you know all the letters. Like you can literally like you genuinely could learn this as a language. Interesting thought. Because obviously there have been times that I've used the completion sphere to get all of them at this point, and as I say, you obviously can understand what they say if you collect them all. So it's pretty cool. But we've been taken hostage aboard this very fancy ship, which looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's pretty fun. Funny, but we didn't make a sound, did we? How did he just whipped around and knew that we were getting up, you know? Dude's got eyes in the back of his head, man. Ah.
Right, whatever.
Yeah.
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You
Yeah.
understand me?
You have somebody you know speaks the common tongue, as it were, the English language, and you still attempt to speak to them in Albed, whatever. Anyway, guys, you don't do anything, do you? This guy gives you 3 potions, so let's
Almost forgot.
do this bit first. The magic of YouTube editing is going to skip through this for you. So that will obviously, in YouTube terms, that will be a cut, That'll be a cut, and you'll all be impressed that I managed to click away this tutorial. However, in Twitch, we have no such luxury. I'm afraid you guys have to sit here. And, you know. Essentially, this is just explaining how the sphere grid works. We know how it works, so we don't need to worry about it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go faster. Go faster. We know how this works. We know what this does. Gotta get my finger to do that so I can do the, you know, the click again to unclick the to allow the cut back in. You know, we have to have that ready, don't we? Like that, we have to be there ready with the click. Hold on, hold on. It's nearly there. It's gonna be worth it, guys. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I'm telling you. And now we're back.
We found some ancient
So-
ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Sounds fun to me.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Shunk. Off we go. However, we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is exploit a couple of things in the game that we can do. So, what you can do first off is you dive down to the next area, because you go into another area in a second. Again, little tips and tricks if you guys are interested in them. You turn straight back around. Head back to surface. Back to the ship.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
We'll go as soon as I'm ready. If we speak to this guy again, they want to give us 3 potions? He'll give you another 3 potions. And he will continue to do that constantly, over and over again. We're going to do that for heals. Don't need to actually save, but... And guys, we are about to make the first official start to our Platinum Hunt journey. Because over here is a book, just casually there on the floor. If we pick up this book, it's an Al Bhed Primer. It's volume 1. It tells us that Y equals A. Introduction to the Al Bhed. And there we go. There is trophy number 1. Collect 1 Al Bhed Primer. And that essentially means that it's telling us that we have to go throughout this game and you know, collect things and stuff. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, what I'm going to do is a little bit of going down, getting a few potions, coming back up, and I'm going to do a bit of leveling as well. Because that's kind of what I want to do. Because, I mean, where are we at? We need to... Ability chinks. Trying to think where is the best route to do this. We need to be... I mean, we can already learn cheer anyway. We have an ability sphere for that. We could also go and get ready for our next thing, but... What do we need to... We need to get here. Do we need to flee? I mean, getting there would be nice, but what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels is a lot. Considering that what we're going to have to do to get those 6 levels, it's quite a bit, you know? As I say, we'll stick around here for a little while, just to get ourselves a bit leveled up. Again, YouTube won't see any of this. YouTube, you'll have just cut to the end bit, I would imagine. Or maybe you'd have time-lapsed, or I don't know what you'd have done, but something will have happened.
Eventually.
Right, so we got 2 now, so we should theoretically be able to do this, I think. We should be fine to get another level before the boss fight, from what I remember. Boss fight coming up, by the way, guys. Spoiler alert. So what we're going to do is we're going to... I'm not going to save, I'm just going to heal up. I'm going to examine, and as with all computer things, this is how I fix my computer. I just punch it until it works. And, yeah. And then I wonder why I have so many tech issues. I don't know. You tell me, guys. Lovely. Right then. I know we're going this way. We're going this way. Calm down. More piranhas. So these are both 3 piranhas, which we can kill there nicely. So again, this should give us the 2 AP that we needed to level up. So that's cool. And we got 1 attack off. That's fine. You only get hit once, which is always lovely to see. Yeah, no. Nice. As I say, the accuracy is not really anything for us, but we'll do it just because. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. 15 speed spheres? Are you joking? What speed spheres do we get from these fights? This is crazy. I hate when it does that, when it changes the camera angle and all of a sudden the controller just goes, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing now, and it just doesn't understand which way you were going. And again, we just punch things until they work because it's worked for us so far, hasn't it? Why stop here, you know? Turn the lights into ominous red, but you know, whatever. Ain't like we care, is it? Ain't like we care about nothing for that. And we swim down here. I remember how much this used to, like, I used to struggle with this fight so much. But I don't now. We'll do a couple of cheers. We're going to also go do a couple of steals if we... I also normally use a couple of grenades here because it's just decent to do that. Well, hello, Mr. Flambage. How are you? If somebody, I'm this new streamer, you know, that's doing these things. How are you? I think we all know what you meant, Flam. I think we all know what you meant. How's it going, buddy? I think, is that 4 cheers? Guys, is that 4? I don't know. It'll do. 4 will do. Right. We'll attack now. Ooh, nice crit. And then attack there. And then a swim around there. So I'm trying to work out now. Do I want to stand by that too long time? Honestly, Flam, so have I. I only came back last week. I had a bit of a long break. Heal our trigger commands. We can stand by to heal up 50 health. Wow. So, yeah, as I say, I'm still streaming. As I say, I did take a bit of a break. I had some things going on, which I will address in another video. But, yeah, we took a little bit of a break. We're now back to doing the streaming and things. My favourite streamers are still here. And me as well. Some of your favourites and me. You know, I'm still here as well. So now what we can do is, Tidus can do a pincer attack, and now this dude ain't going to be doing nothing to us anymore. We probably should have used a grenade. I've missed my chance to use a grenade, didn't I? Never mind. So yeah, here we are now. Right, I need to try and keep track of this now. See if I can work out how to do it. Anyway, yes, Flam, you've joined us playing some Final Fantasy X. And this is the start of our new sort of thing that we're doing. It's the oldest Final Fantasy where it used to be turn-based. It was, actually. This was turn-based. Chance it. Yeah, I should be okay now. I'm gonna defend with Riku, and then I'm gonna spiral cut. So yeah, this was hey, we got the overkill, which means we get an extra 1.5. Or we get 1.5 times the AP, so we get more AP, which is always lovely. So yeah, this was a turn-based Final Fantasy, which was kind of the first one for a little while actually. Because you did a few turn-based, then it kind of went on to the ATBs, which is the active time-based, wasn't it? Yes, it was ATBs, which was active time-based. That was like the 7, 8, and I believe 9. I didn't really play 9, so I don't really know. But they were all kind of on a time basis, and that's why I struggled with Final Fantasy 7 quite a lot, because I just didn't know. I couldn't think quick enough to do the turn-based stuff, and then this came out and it was the CTB, which is the conditional turn-based game. So yeah, that's what this became, and it was good for me because I mean I could just sit there and think about what I was doing, think about the actions that I was doing, and it worked for me. So you know, I'd say 14. I haven't played 14. Everyone keeps telling me I need to play 14, and I haven't yet played it. If it's something you guys want to see on the channel, I will do what I can to accommodate that. As I say, I've not yet played Final Fantasy XIV. What have I played? Let me think. What have I played? I've played 6, 7, 8. I have played 9, but not really. 10, 10-2, 12, 13, and then 15. One of the big 5 MMORPGs. Yeah, I know. My brother plays it a lot, so 15 is good too. Yeah, I've played 15 a bit. Again, I try and play other Final Fantasy games, but it's just so hard because I think because I'm so like attached to this game, it's hard for me to get onto new characters. The only other one that I actually got really sucked into as well was Final Fantasy 12. That was one I loved playing 12. That was really, really good. Not quite as much as 10, but you know. And again, obviously 10 too, but it's the same characters. So I think because I could, you know, associate with the characters that I'd already been using and playing with and everything like that. You know what I mean? It was one of them. But I used to love this game, and then I got to 10 too, as I say, and then 12 was a really, really good one for me as well. I loved 12. Played 13 a bit. 13 was alright. It was just it felt very, very linear, and I don't think I got to the point where you can explore a bit. So that was one of those things. I don't think it kind of worked out. I didn't get to the point where I could go, yeah, this is now fun, because I was just it was so linear, and so you have to go this direction.
Hungry.
But, you know, I was used to exploring on Final Fantasy games. I couldn't really do that. And then, never played 14. I did do a bit of 15.
Right on.
Did a bit of 15 on the channel, actually, for a little while, but never got very far on it. But now we're going to stuff our face, because that's kind of on par for the course with my character, really, you know? Now I'm going to die, because I'm choking myself to death.
It's because you eat too fast.
Truth. To Ruth right there. Alright then.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do
Literally the best character in this game. Riku. Legitimately the best character. Yeah. Anyway, how have you been, Flam? It's been a while.
Didn't you say
Well, how have
so
you been?
earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell?
I can tell.
Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
And you can't hate what you don't know, right?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player.
I have to demonstrate Blitzball, even though you don't
Did you
always kick in it.
hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
It's always good, though. It's always good.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Never a bad Camaranga when it's Riku. Anyway,
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack.
what
And
happened?
about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
Don't you dare, Luke. Don't you
You
dare.
and your sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
My head's always funny. I don't know what's about Riku.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. so no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
I'm old, man. I'm old. I was there 1,000 years ago when this had happened. When this whole attack happened. Old as heck. Right. On to the next bit.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You still
You
looking
know,
good here,
You
guys?
should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Oh, God.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a
You
holy
got it.
place. You might upset someone.
You got it, Riku.
Oh, uh-huh.
Right then.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I could go back in a day or
Your
two.
cheeky look.
But 1,000 years into the future? No way!
I love how he like thought he'd actually caused the ship to sink from kicking it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, we've got something else. This is a good point, Luke. This is a very good point. You are very true there, sir. Shin! Okay. It's just thunk. It just seemed like she's going. Wee! Just slide off a boat. Anyway, that's a negative. Alright, now we're just going to drown because we're face down in the water. It's funny how we can do this whole underwater breathing thing even when we're not conscious. It's quite an impressive skill, actually. Because like, we'll have been like that for a while, you know? Douche!
Blitzball!
You okay? Hey, Waka!
Hey!
Anyway. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is over here, anyone that doesn't know, over here is a chest I can get to. However, I'm going to leave it there because it's for something later on in the game, and it would just help my editing if I have things in certain orders and I can do things a bit easier. There are a couple of times that's going to change, but on the whole, I'm going to try and keep things together. I can just record it all together in one go, you know? But we'll cross that when we come to it.
Yo. Hi.
Yo!
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Nice. That just did not sound fun at all. That's like a solid wall. I mean, that was a solid thwunk on the head.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Oryx, brother.
Sweet.
What? You hungry?
We literally just ate it, wasn't we? So how long, we don't know how long we were in the water, to be fair, actually. Real quick, we're just going to talk to these people, and a few of them, you've talked to them a couple of times, and they give you items. So we have a couple of potions here. Keeper. Literally one of the worst keepers in the game. 200 gil. Praise be to Venom. That's how it is. That's how it is, Luke. Ashu, speak to me. Another 3 potions. Datto. Come on. Come on. Give me the stuff. And a high potion. And Letty doesn't give us anything. Hence why he gets dropped. I mean, they all get dropped, to be fair, but... You know. But yeah, no, it is, Luke. It is. It's praise be to Venom. That's what it is.
Waka, so
Do you not? Praise be to Venom?
It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way
Why should I
back
praise be to
when.
Venom?
Of course, we must always repent.
Maybe if
for
you
our
praise be
sins.
to Venom, that's how you get out of the ban zone, you know, Luke?
It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying.
Unless...
But you from the Xanarkand days, that was a good one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
teams
joking.
never existed,
Yeah.
huh? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
Oh, you
But at that time,
funny
all I
Luke.
could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin.
sin.
Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home.
I'm not sure why he
For
thought it
now,
was like
I
that,
just lived life until that time came.
because
No more worrying about where or when I was.
he met him the first time,
Sure, it was
and
hard not to think of home. But
it
I started
was,
to feel better already. A
yeah,
little
and it
better,
brought him here into Spira.
maybe.
But then, which we'll come back to in a second, brought him into Spira, and then he met him a second time, and it didn't take him back. So why is he all of a sudden thinking it's a two-way thing? Like, there should be no reason why he believes it's a two-way path.
Hey, it's this way.
But yeah, he says like, oh, we're here in Spira now, but he used to be in Xanarkand. But isn't Xanarkand in Spira? So didn't he already know what Spira was anyway? Or is it legit, like, Xanarkand was so big it's on its own world? Or did Spira not exist until, you know, so many years? You know? 'Cause technically he would already know what Spira is, because it's the world, you know?
What's the big idea?
Right, now I have to remember where all the chests are. There's a load of chests here. There's one that I always seem to forget. And I always feel like I've forgotten one extra, do you know what I mean? That I haven't got. And I don't know if I ever do forget it or not. I'm trying to remember where they all are. More piranhas, but luckily this time we have somebody else who can also attack and kill the piranhas. So that's cool. And we're more likely to get these levels going. Essentially, obviously, because me and Waka are now both sort of similar AP levels, does that mean that Riku was just so much better than us? Do you know what I mean? Because she was so much further ahead. She's such a higher level. Get a Phoenix down. Good for reviving our teammates if they get downed. Almost broke into the water there. And that way. Waka being able to throw a blitz ball at people and then bounce it back off them to catch it is actually quite impressive, you know? There we go. Right. A high potion. But I always feel like I get to here and feel like I've missed a chest, but I don't think I have. Do you know? It always feels like there's a chest that I'm missing. But I think I get them all. But every time I get this, I constantly feel like I'm missing a chest. How many turns do you want? Jesus. You know? Kind of ridiculous there, not gonna lie. Okay. Around here. There was. No, there is not. They're all like on the right hand side of everything, I think, from what I remember. I say this area is really, really weird. It just like confuses the life out of me all the time. So I always feel like there's one more chest that I need to get, and I can never find it. But you know, whatever. Moving our way through. Moving our way through, you know. We're almost at levels. And 2 antidotes. But yeah, I always get to here and think like, oh, I've missed a chest. But I don't know if there is another chest to get. Ooh, this is quite the fight. A, B, and C. It's 3 AP there. Nice. Lovely job. So luckily, if we want to stay here a little while and level up a bit, we could. Am I swimming into something? I think I am. I'm trying to look through the water to see if I can find this chest. But I've hit the end of it now anyway, so never mind. Never mind.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
Have you now?
You want me on your team, right?
I'd want me on my team as well.
Major Blitz tournaments coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
Which you've already
It'll be fun. What
made
do you
fun
say,
of and
yeah?
said that
Come on.
they were a team that existed 1,000 years ago and would be pretty soft. So, you either believe they exist or you don't, Waka.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Essentially, Waka is just saying that he believes that one person is enough to make the whole team amazing.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only 2 things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Pretty close there, to be fair. Not going to lie to you, this. Alright.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well,
Rough going over,
after
innit?
last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Hey! How's it going? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
You've joined us on the start of
My
our
first match last year was my
yeah,
big
little,
chance.
little bit of a start
But something
of
else was
our
on my
platinum
mind.
trophy hunt
Could
for
we
Final
go-
Fantasy X.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
You'll be playing Blitzball.
So
Not
you
quite.
wanna win
Not
the
yet.
next tournament. Go out with a bang.
Not yet. We're going to be playing a little bit Blitzball halfway through the game, and then a little bit
what's our
more towards
goal?
the end. Playing
I
quite a
don't care
lot
how
more
we
towards the
do.
end, actually.
Long as we play our best. If we give it our all,
Towards the end, we'll
I
be
can
playing quite a
walk
bit.
away
So,
happy.
you want to see Blitzball?
No.
End of the game is really where it's
I
at.
say, what's
A
our
lot of
goal?
Blitzball to do then.
You say victory. When you play in a blitzball tournament,
You play to win.
Victory. You're
You
serious?
do indeed play to win. Yes, I'm serious. Right. Yeah. I'm trying to. So, right. There. There we go. So, how have you been? How's things going, Jazz?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After
I wouldn't
surviving a
worry.
run-in
I'm
with
good.
Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
That a threat? Is that a threat?
who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Work. Enough said. Yeah.
Cool.
Are you there now, or are you there
Come
tonight? You're there
tournament
tonight,
time,
aren't you?
I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
If you're there
About
tonight,
the
are you not?
Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village.
Or are you there now? Are you on dazed? Alright. Into the village.
Besaid village.
Besaid village.
There?
No,
Well, get
Titus, it's a
yourself
village of
over there
people that
later.
just never
Take a
eat.
look around first.
They just don't ever have any food.
Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right.
Yes.
Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Not that he would know that.
Fair enough.
You
Time is it?
must have forgot or something.
Ah, okay.
Here, I'll show you.
Thought it was later than it was, to be fair. Right. The prayer.
Go
Nice.
ahead, you try.
Beautiful. Beautifully done. Couldn't have done it better myself, Titus.
Not bad.
Couldn't have done it better myself. If I
Okay,
tried.
now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Right. You try it now on Facecam. I don't want to embarrass you about how good I am at the prayer. Maybe we'll insert a clip into the YouTube. Who knows? You know, maybe the YouTube video will have a special clip of me doing it. Gonna steal up all these items because you know that's what we do. We steal things, and then we're gonna head in here now. I've got to be really careful here because I don't want to start to get into a conversation with these guys. But if you go in the Crusaders Lodge, just at the bottom corner, you can see is a Albed Primus. So we need to kind of walk there. There we go. 2. P is B. There we go. Right, and then there's nothing else to collect, is there? There's nothing else to collect. It's fine. So we head up to the temple because we're going to introduce ourselves to the temple summoner, even though the summoner is kind of busy. Apparently, God War's installed. Nice. Thanks for that game. Appreciate that.
It was then, standing in that place,
Yes.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Shiva. Oh no, I can play. Don't you worry, Dad. My blitzball is top tier. Top tier. I am literally, not joking you guys, I am the best blitzball player in my house. Literally the best blitzball player in my house.
Lord Roska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner?
Huh?
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Did you now?
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny.
It may well be empty, but my statement was factual and true.
The are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers.
I mean, any blitzball player, any aspiring blitzball player might know it either, you know.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Something like that, you know. Anyway. Don't like temples. They feel like churches. And, yeah. Anyway. No, we don't like temples because we know what happens in temples. They start off easy and then they become really, really difficult.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
No time for lunch, but take a nap. Oh, it's just, you know, I mean, it's just brilliant. Don't have time to eat, but go and have a snooze for a couple of hours, you know?
You could at least go see how they're doing.
Shocking. Shocking, you know?
But
absolutely unbelievable.
But it's been nearly a day already.
Yeah, basically, Luke, and yet you're still here. You're still here. So you have time. You don't have time for naps, Luke. You have time to be here for this stream. That's what you will do. You will be here for this stream.
Who cares whether he comes back or not? But he might die.
That is an order.
Fine, let him.
Harsh.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Interesting concept there. I understand your premise. I get that.
Waka?
Right, off we go then. Next. Nice. Have you watched any of the Worlds games? I genuinely have not watched any of the Worlds games yet.
Is something wrong?
I need to get onto them. I wasn't going to watch play-ins because it was just like, yeah, whatever. But I'm going to watch some of the ones now because it's what we group stage day 2 now, aren't we?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials.
Is that what I'm thinking? Are we right? I'm thinking that.
The apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Watch Fantasy T1. Oh, okay.
Hey, but what if something happens?
No spoilers then. No spoilers.
A precepts must be obeyed.
Yeah, I might try and watch them tonight.
Like I care.
Because they're of like off times, aren't they? They're like, because aren't they playing in Mexico or something? So it's like the times are just like get up in like 4 in the morning.
Such a
And
good idea after all.
yeah, just struggle. Right, guys. So we're on to the Cloister of Trials, and this is going to be for our second trophy. So very, very simple. This one's actually really easy. It starts off easy and they get a lot harder. So let's go. First of all, we examine the glyph that shows here, the strange glyph. Nonetheless, it does its special light show, and we touch it. And ironically, very strange, like no one's followed us in here, you know. Yeah, I thought it was quite a weird time. So yes, our glyph has now appeared on the opposite wall. We then touch the glyph again, and it lights up. Lights like literally up, and up goes the wall. So on we go. We get a small description about the different spheres that we have. Each one will have glyph spheres. Each time will have glyph spheres, destruction spheres, which will open the way to new hidden treasures, and a sphere of the location that it's actually in. So we're in Besaid. So here we are getting a we're getting Besaid spheres, but this one is a glyph sphere. So we're going to carry one at a time, even though we have 2 hands. So you know, we pop the glyph sphere into the door. That opens up the door. We take the glyph sphere back out. I believe this is how we do it anyway. Might be wrong. We pop the glyph sphere into this hole in the wall here. And up that goes. And we don't grab the destruction, so we open that up and we don't grab it just yet. So let's touch the symbols on the wall here to reveal a new location for us. We check the Besaid sphere in here, we take it out, and the light show disappears. We head back out here, pop the Besaid sphere into this pedestal here, if I could speak, which then causes the wall to disappear. Now, that is the end of the trial. All we need to do is push the pedestal, sorry, with the sphere into the little, you can see like a little dip in the floor right in front of us. That's all we need to do to finish this trial. However, for endgame stuff, make sure that you do the Destruction Sphere treasure chest. Every single temple has a Destruction Sphere treasure chest. Make sure you do them before you leave. This one, you pop the Destruction Sphere from that hole that we got it on into the one where the Besaid sphere was. It blows up this wall. And it opens up. So we get a treasure, which is the Rod of Wisdom, which honestly is one of 2 rods that Yuna uses pretty much throughout the entirety of the game. Now that we have that, we have the treasure, we can now actually finish the trials. And that's that, and it should be.
What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a
Apparently
tradition,
not.
very important.
So what about you?
It might be at the end. It might be at the end.
I'm a guardian.
Let's have a look.
A guardian?
Whoa! Ah! Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking.
Who knows what the other's thinking? I don't know.
Now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
There you go. Second trophy, the right thing, is for completing the Besaid Cloister of Trials.
No, it's...
So that's 2, guys. It's 2 down. How many are there?
See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
are you?
$34, I believe I counted correctly. So 34 we have. So we have 2. We have 32 left.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Okay, so we have now 2 trophies. I'm trying to think, like treasures, chests. No, none of that. It's a trophy. We've done that. We've finished the trial. We've now met the summoner, and here we go. On to the next step of the game.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Do you know what I find funny though? I'm just looking at some of the trophies and things here, and like for example, the right thing, Cloister of Trials, like completing the clear the Besaid Cloister of Trials, doesn't have a 100% completion. So that means that there are people not completing this trial. I'm not sure how that works. I genuinely am not sure how that works. Unless you start the game and then don't even get to the... Do you know what I mean? You don't even get to the Cloister Trials. Like, that's the only way that surely that could happen. I don't know. Maybe is that... I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I had never seen anything like it in my life.
Anyway.
Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
So, Valfor, our first Aeon.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night,
I know, yeah.
Everything changed.
It's just there are some like I do wonder if there's a trophy that every single person has got, but as I say, like there's the one there. Find one Al Bhed Price. It's not even find the first. If it was find the first, I can go okay. Maybe some people would miss it, but it's find one, and people haven't done it. It has what a. Have a look. What did it say?
His memory's a little fuzzy.
It has like an 80% completion rate.
Come on, say hi.
Do you know? Like.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
Just dive in.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Right, okay. Let's head over here and speak to the summoner, shall we?
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to?
You know?
Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Okay.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
Anyway.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on
Yes,
the
tomorrow.
boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
Yuna!
She's cute, huh?
Yuna! She's not my type.
Then we're cool.
Mine's more of a little short blonde Albert girl.
That's not going to happen. If you get
Oh,
tired,
God.
let me know. I had a bed made for you.
We're pretty tired. Even though we had a nap before this, we're pretty tired. You know, that trial was,
Ready for
you know,
bed?
was a lot. Yeah, we are.
Good. Sleep tight.
And here we go in Dreamland.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Looked to, and he said, "Good night." He looks like the guy from First
you'd
Kingdom
go with
Hearts
me.
on the island. I don't think I've played the First Kingdom Hearts. Oh, well, I have, but not a long. It was a long time ago.
I thought Mama told you not to get any ideas.
Can't remember. It was a long. I've played Kingdom Hearts very briefly, and it was a long time ago. So
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
it could well be because Final Fantasy characters do appear in Kingdom Hearts, so it could genuinely be.
With a woman?
I say it genuinely could be. What was it on the island D?
What's the matter?
What was it?
Gonna cry
Kingdom.
again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I
Don't
hate you.
show anything here anyway, so.
That's the spirit.
Oh,
You can do it.
actually, I see. Right,
I hate you!
first guy.
Dead.
I don't know. So it genuinely could be because, as I say, Final Fantasy characters do appear in Kingdom Hearts games, so it genuinely could be. But I don't know.
No matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah,
It's a lot of belts. Which throws a ball around. It probably is then, to be honest with you. Because Waka throws a ball around. So it genuinely is, probably could be.
No more. Enough, Waka.
So there's a strong chance. Anyone played Kingdom Hearts that can confirm or deny? Is Waka the first guy you speak to on the island? I believe if It probably is. If it looks just like him and throws the ball around just like Wakka does, I would suggest it probably is, but
Scary.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I have played it, but just a long time ago.
Who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu.
The scene. No.
Look like you.
Not yet.
He's
The
dead?
scene. There's a couple that are the scene, so that could be referring. Discord me which one you mean, because that could be a couple of different scenes.
Fought Sin last year.
That could be a couple of different things.
I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Or if you can do it without spoilers. You can describe it without spoilers. Is it the one?
Yeah.
Revenge then?
Is it?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know?
So that could be quite a few different scenes.
Thanks, Wakka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Yeah. So there's a few different scenes, but I think the scene I think you're referring to hasn't happened yet. Do I need to do anything yet? I don't think so. I'm gonna heal up just in case. I don't think I lost any health, but it doesn't cost me anything to do that. So anyway,
Hey,
moving on.
Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this
Yeah,
to me?
I take it.
Yeah, use it well.
Absolutely, will do.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well,
Mine now.
he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Because we
Yuna
gotta
came to
wait.
this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice.
The talent. She had the talent, guys.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
Temples don't need no gifts. They need no gifts. They got stuff. They're good.
I guess you're right.
They don't need no things. They're okay. Save the gift for us. You know. Save the gifts for us. Right, so first point of call is it's already equipped. Nice. So yes, we now have the Brotherhood sword, which gives us an extra strong beep. Let's try that again. Anyway, it has an extra 5% strength. But we're also going to equip Yuna with an extra 8% magic and a sensor. Casualties luggage left in the open. We don't need it. First thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to head back into the village because we did forget something. What did we forget? Well, I'll show you what we forgot. What we forgot was to head down here, head into here, buy items, but we're not going to buy. We're going to bankrupt the whole place by selling all of our potions for 500 gil and all of our grenades for 4,350. Nice. Because she also says, you know what happened? It's a funny thing. There's my dog dug something up. Her dog dug something up, guys, and she wonders what it was. Well, let's go and find said dog. We know which one her dog is, obviously, you know. Where's luggage gone? Stolen. Stolen. Do you expect the Besaid, poor village, to just leave luggage around and that's it? His dog, which has something in its mouth, still has it from yesterday in his mouth. It just happens to be an overdrive for Valfor. Literally the only Aeon that can have 2 overdrives, which is fun. But yes, I forget that sometimes and come back and go, stop pushing me, old woman. Got the Brotherhood sword now, I kill you. Yeah. So yeah, I forget that sometimes, and when you try and come back a little bit later on, it's not the easiest thing to do. So yeah.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Nice. So. Yeah!
No problem.
Easy does it.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
I am a good guardian. Don't know what you're on about. So.
Flying, my kind of customer.
So what this is sort of unintentionally teaching you about is different people have different strengths and weaknesses. So Tidus is very quick and agile, so he's good for taking out the quick and agile dingoes. Wakka has his blitzball, and he sometimes appears to be very accurate, so can throw the things at the flying birds and kill them pretty well, where other people might miss. You know, that sort of thing. And then we have the blue jelly.
Looks like trouble.
Watch this.
Watch this.
Told you, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Have you done the level grinding on the boat yet? Haven't played some years. I remember parts. Can't remember at what point in the game they are. No, I haven't done the boat grinding yet. That's where we're going to. We're probably going to be doing that. Well,
and ice beams are weak against fire magic.
trying to think how I'm going to do this.
Fire and ice, but what about lightning and
What I would probably do.
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire.
Hurry up,
and
Lulu.
ice.
Come on.
This one here is a water fiend, which
So we use thunder, obviously. Thank you. Yeah. So what we'll probably do is I'll probably get to the point where we would do the grinding. I'll explain what I'll be doing, and then I'll stop the stream. And then the next time we come back to this, I will, like, before it, I'll do a bit of the grinding, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch because it is really boring. So we'll do that, and then the next time that I come to it, I'll do a bit of the grinding beforehand, and then we'll go. I'll start the stream as we pick up from from the end of the grind, and then we can carry on, so I can get everything on camera. It makes things a bit easier. But yeah, we're going on to the boat grinding in a minute.
Let's get going, man.
That's where we're on our way to.
Huh?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
What's going on?
Right.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip.
Okay.
Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Ooh, and then he died. That's a yikes. That's a yikes right there. You know what? We'll help. We'll help. We'll pray for. You know. We'll do the pray thing.
That should do it.
There we go. That's enough, I think. That's enough. Right. Don't think we took any damage, but we can also ability sphere of flee, and Wakka will be going this way. With even more accuracy. But I want to watch the grind. You really want to watch the grind? You know, it's like hours and hours and hours. It's not hours. You really want to watch the grind? I mean, if you really want to watch the grind, I can try and work it out, but it won't be today. But no, it won't be today. But we can try and work it out. If you really want to watch the grind, we can watch the grind. We'll have to just advertise to people that if you don't like boring stuff, don't come in. So now we're gonna fight this dude. We can't flee, but we're gonna cheer. Get ourselves a bit stronger. Do 3. 3 should be fine. I will say we did discuss this earlier actually, because obviously we said as we get later on in the game, there's going to be lots of times where I'm going to be grinding away a lot, And I did say I wouldn't put it all on stream because it's just a bit boring. But if you guys really want to watch it, then if you want to watch me sort of grind, especially like later on in the game, if you guys want to watch me do the grinding, then I'm happy to do it. I just feel like it's gonna be a bit boring for you guys. Hey,
That's enough.
we could have done so much damage. We could have destroyed you. Destroyed you, blue dude. Love watching grinding. Right, guys, if you guys want to watch grinding, then I'm happy to put grinding in.
What's with that guy?
It just feels like watching hours of the same thing. Feels like it'd be boring for you guys. It wouldn't make it into YouTube content, obviously, but if you guys want to watch it in stream, we can just sit and chat whilst I grind. I'm happy to do that. If that's what you guys want to do,
Sometimes we don't understand him either.
happy to do that.
Kumar
You know,
doesn't talk
well,
much
as I say,
either.
I'm. If you guys are happy to do that, then I'll happily put it on the streams and we can watch it on the streams, and you guys can sit and chat. I'll sit and grind away, and we can just chat and keep each other company. I was only cutting it out because I didn't think that you guys would want to watch it because it's just a bit boring. We will equip Waka with his metal arm guy because he has nothing at the minute, so better than nothing, you know. But yeah, no, so if you guys want to watch the grinding, I can include all the grinding if you really want me to. It's not a problem. Not an issue. As I say, I won't include it in YouTube videos, but I'll put it in the streams and stuff. You guys can come and sit and chill with me whilst we grind. Happy to do that. More tutorial battles. Garuda.
A flyer. That's your
These things oh my god, these things are so frustrating later in the game. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later on. Switching members during battle. I believe this was this the first time this came in? That you could switch during battle?
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what
See
your
some
training
style.
is, Yuna.
Okay.
Summoning Aeons. So we're going to summon Valfor. And I believe it's more efficient to use the magic on him, I believe. But I can't remember. But we'll use the magic anyway, I imagine. This is also a good way to prepare for our next battle, you know? So you can use attack, which is normal. You can use a Sonic Wing, which can sometimes delay their turn. See if it doesn't this time. We do get an extra turn, which is cool. And I think, so what was that, 100 and what? Was it 110, was it? We did fire. Yeah, it's like double the damage. We'll do double the damage. What I'm going to do... we should be able to do it, actually. I think we should be able to do it. We should be able to get an overdrive in time. Sonic Boom. We might not, actually. We'll see. We'll see. The idea is that we get an overdrive here and we save it. Did we get it? We should get it here. This might kill him. It did not, but we got the overdrive. That's fine. That's cool. Attack the 14 HP away. Probably should have done magic. We could have potentially got a overkill there, but never mind. But we got the overdrive to save, so that's cool. A bright arm. Actually, bright arm guard's even better, I think. Is it? Yeah, we'll put the bright arm guard on instead. That's probably better. Doesn't need the extra defense. There's nothing particularly going to kill him at this point. So. Another one of those.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh?
I think I've played this game a bit too many times. Right, so this shows you another way that you can do this, which is obviously using the skills and the dark attack. This is kind of your tutorial for how to do this. And then he does Sonic Boom and misses everybody. Right. Fire! Do the fire thing. Nice. Right, Yuna's going to defend, and then Waka's going to come out for Tidus, and Tidus is going to do the smashy smash thing. And you're going to miss. And then Lulu is going to do more Black Magic. And then Yuna's going to come out because we've done what we needed to do with her now. We won't use Dark Attack just yet because we're going to need another one later. Because we don't have the damage. trying to work out how far along we are. I think we're at a point where we need to. I think we need to dark attack him again. Not sure we'll be able to kill him in 2 hits.
Ha! Got him! Ha!
Really? Bright ring. It's not going to do anything for Yuna, but it's an extra thing, so why not? There you go. Right. The great thing with, ooh, nice. Yeah, extractability, which is really, really cool. The nice thing with he was saying, I know, literally just to prove me wrong. He was like, yeah, we're going to do it now. Now, normally on the standard sphere grid, you kind of get forced into a specific role. Yuna would be your white mage. And it forces you sort of down this path of getting these and, you know, these and whatever. However, with the expert sphere grid, you can kind of branch out a little bit. And the fortunate thing is that you can actually move over here. And it only takes you a couple of levels to learn some of these spells. So we're going to do that because I want to be able to use Yuna early on. Yeah, and that's what we're going to be doing. Because I don't like the fact that she's just useless as a white mage early on. So, what we're going to do, because we don't actually need to switch here. But, nice. We love overkills. Overkills are always really, really nice. So what we're going to do, this is normally what I do to start with. So I bring Yuna in and I use extractability on these water flans, which is not going to kill them, but it gives me an ability sphere. There's a gun! The flame went invisible. Okay, and then swap out whoever we can. And, no, it's not. It's Thunder, isn't it? Because, max out all the grids for trophy. Yes, so what I think is probably going to be the hardest trophy, it's not hard, it's just time consuming, is you have to fill up the grid. So what you have to do is you have to complete the whole grid just to, we're maximum zoomed out, and we have to complete all of this with every single character. However, what we also need to do is, see these empty ones here? We've also got to fill them up. So you have to fill every single circle, every single spot on the grid. You have to fill it up with something and activate it with every single character to earn the perfect Sphere Master trophy. It's really, really quite... But, you know what, it does... It's what it has to be done. Lancet, we don't need Lancet. We're just going to move Lulu down then. So yes, that is going to be... And I say, it's not hard, it's just time consuming. That's all it is. It just really is time consuming. Right, so that's where we're going, but we're not going to go there yet. Because we need to be leveling up a little bit. So again, what we do here... Extractability on here. We don't actually need Tidus in here, but we need him to get XP. So this is the issue, you have to do that. Wakka can attack here. Now in theory we could finish the battle here, however we need Tidus to get some XP. Because we can't move forward until... Probably should have attacked there. For Wakka to... for Tidus to get warrior stuff, but whatever.
Now what? We need a good
So yeah, we'll do that. And then everyone gets AP now. I keep saying XP because I know it's just what it is, but it's actually technically AP. Wakka gets one because we actually need... We can't move forward until Tidus gets to here. Not here, needs to get here. So that's what we're going to be doing for a little while. We're going to be getting up levels. And Tidus has to participate in battles to be able to get those levels. So that's what we're going to do.
More moments later.
If we get lucky and get a fight against all 3 opponents and we overkill the dingo, then we hit it on this next fight. We didn't get lucky. Never mind. We also didn't get the overkill that we needed either. So never mind. But there you go. Now, literally, one more fight and we're done. One more fight and we're done. Right. Watch me overkill this now. Oh my god. Oh, I got Slayer! That's perfect. That is oh my god, that's absolutely perfect. Oh, that's amazing. The fact that now Yuna is definitely going to get one is just quite funny, but the fact that we did that is insane. That's what we needed last fight. But it's fine. What a Thunderball. Oh, that's going to come in useful later on. But yeah, that's genuine. Oh, that's hilarious. But the fact that we hit Slayer is actually genuinely amazing there. Right. So mana and power spheres. Right. And we'll give Wakka the Thunderbolt. You don't have anything else. You don't have any. You're about as strong as you're going to get. You don't have anything there or there. And you're about as good there as you're going to get. Okay. So yes, so now we're at this point here where Tidus is now on haste. You have to specifically get on haste because it gives you enough mana, gives you enough MP to cast 3 hastes, which is going to be important next time. And it also gives you this strength node, which is very, very important for the next fight. For the grinding on the boat that we're going to be doing next stream. I'm not going to be doing it now, I'm going to be doing it next stream. But what I was going to do, guys, is that what I was going to do, I was going to stop here. I was going to save here, and then wait, and then come back off stream, get Slayer, and then go back. The fact that I've just done it is actually insane, so that's cool. So, I mean, sort of these kids, they give you stuff. Right. Take this. It's a remedy, which is really, really good. Come back soon. On the big boat. Do you not give me anything? Wow. What did you... No, you, come here. Come here. Hey. Fine. Talk to you in a bit. Gift is a Seeker's Ring. That's amazing. No, go away, kids. Can we not talk to that woman? We genuinely can't. No, dude. Stop. Why are the people not... An ether? You're just telling me you're not going to cry. Nice. There, we'll get from the village. 400 gil. Are you not... 3 finger stands. Nice. So we get some decent stuff there. Almost at 8,000 gil. So yeah, the Seeker's Ring is so much better because it gives Yuna more HP, which is just wonderful. Right. So, I guess, guys, onto the boat we go. There's that prayer, look.
Goodbye.
Okay, guys. So, ooh, okay. Just, you know, theft. That'd be Lulu. That'd be Tidus. Got caught. Anyway. Oh, wait. Nice. Run! So, we will come back to this all in a second. First off, let's head up onto... It's not here, is it? It's not here. That's the other boat. Right. Back out. So, things we need to do first before we go any further.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes.
Fascinating clothes.
Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not a waka.
Okay.
Don't look like you got much money either.
Hey, I'm rolling with it. Sold all my grenades, mate.
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Don't worry, Awaka, you'll become very important later on. So, what we need to do, first off, do that just in case. To head in here, there's a chest here for some remedy. Now, the reason why we sold all our potions, guys, because have we got any potions? We have no potions, as you can see, no potions. But if you kick this chest, it gives you a potion. If you kick it again, it gives you another potion. Kick it a third time, it gives you a potion. Kick it a fourth time, it gives you a potion. I think you can see where we're going with this. You know, it's... Yep. We're just looting somebody's luggage, apparently. Someone's going to come back and go, wait a minute, where's all my potions gone? We have them. That's why we sold all our potions before, because we get loads here. Still going. Give you a 20th time, you get a potion. Give it a 21st time, you get nothing. Yes, you get 20 potions from that. But that's why we sold all our potions before, because it gives us free money. And what we're going to do with that free money? Well, we're going to use it very, very wisely, and we're going to speak to Awaka.
Someday, the name Awaka will be spoken all over Spear. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend.
We're going to give it all to Awaka. We're going to give him 7,001 gil. No sweat.
I guess it pays to ask. Thank you kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the Awaka merchant empire.
And then we're going to head down to the power room. Learn all about how to power the ship.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is
It's a
what?
giant chicken!
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why
Did
the
say
big
on the door.
birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Yeah, we won't go there. We won't go there. Right, we come down to the power room
Miracles and
because
oddities were starting to become daily
after we
routine on
learn
this trip.
about the giant chickens, we walk down here a little bit, and look at that, there's a book on the floor. It's Albert Primer volume number 3. That's that L is C. Yeah. Strange book, a whole book for like teaching you one letter, but there you go. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to save there, and we will cross the rest of it when we come to it, because we have been live for nearly 3.5 hours now. And I've got to edit all this together into some sort of coherent YouTube video. So, thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for stopping by. Babe, thank you so much for your sub. Appreciate that. Here she is. Just as I speak about her, she pops up and goes, 1 bit, I'm hungry. Well, thank you for your bit as well. Yes, I'm hungry too. I'm going to come and grab some food with you in a second. So, guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys have had fun and all that sort of wonderful stuff. We are going to be live again. I might try and get a stream in tomorrow. Probably not this, but we're going to try and get something in tomorrow. I'll see what time I've got. But yes, if not, I will put out a graphic. I'm going to bring back, you know, remember the graphic that I had that told you what I was doing for the next week? I'm going to try and bring that back up and keep on top of that this time, so you guys know when I'm streaming. As I say, with work, it kind of, my days off just kind of change, so it's difficult to get a set pattern in place. But head over to all the social medias, and you will know exactly when I am live. !socials, if I could spell it, in chat. Will pop up every link in my channel, so anyone that is new to the channel and wants to follow me, wants to keep up to date with what I'm doing, can head over to whatever social media of choice and click on whatever it is. There is also a Discord server, which I believe is on !Discord. It is indeed. Wonderful. So you can go and join my Discord server as well if you want to keep up to date with me and keep in chat with the rest of the community. And all that sort of wonderful stuff. Head over to YouTube, make sure you're following and subscribed on there, because there are videos. These videos are going to be coming out in a cut down version, as well as links to like all separate videos for all of the specific trophies, which we will obviously do as we go through the game. And yeah, I'd say until next time, guys, thank you so much. Later, dude. Have fun at work. I know it's going to be difficult, but try and have a good day. But until then, guys, have fun, stay safe, and as always from me, take it easy.